Hey everybody, it's Jade, or as you know me as Vanity Freak. Today I decided to do a review on this foundation, the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. I bought this, if you saw my last video, it was in my haul. I bought this and I was pleasantly surprised. Actually, I think it is now my holy grail foundation. I'm definitely going to be repurchasing this, but let's get into the review so you can see how this applies. Plus, I will give you a little bit more information about this foundation. So for me, I have normal skin. I rarely get dry patches. So far, I don't have any dry patches. My face is prepped for foundation. I just need to apply the primer. And for the primer, I love, with this foundation, I've been loving the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter primer, and I only got a sample, but I'm definitely going to be buying like a full size of this just because I love it so much. And hopefully you guys can hear me. There's a little bit of construction outside actually, so hopefully you guys are okay with that. Now I won't really be doing a review on the primer. I'll just be doing a review on the foundation, but if I get a full size of this primer, then I definitely will be doing a review, since I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about it, but we'll get into that another day. I don't think I need too much primer with this foundation because I don't really have problematic areas like most people do. Like, I know some people have dry spots, and so they put a little bit more primer or exfoliation on those spots just so the foundation doesn't cling, but you know. Alrighty, so I'm in the shade 00A Porcelain, and I find that I'm porcelain in every foundation, which is like not really weird. Okay, so the consistency is kind of thick, like it's not dripping down my hand, and if you can see that, kind of thick, but when I apply it to my face, it doesn't feel thick. I really like to apply this first with my fingers, just on the areas where I get a little bit more redness, like on my chin area, and I've been having a little bit of acne lately, so I'm just gonna press this in with my fingers on the areas that I feel like I might need a little bit more coverage. This foundation is medium to full coverage. When you first apply it, it's definitely a medium coverage. Like, I don't, I sometimes will have to go in, if I have a little bit of redness, I'll go in with a little bit more and kind of like spot conceal with this. So I like that you can build it up, and if I want to go a little bit more medium and not so full, I definitely can do that with this foundation. It doesn't oxidize on me. I know a lot of people have that issue with this foundation, with it oxidizing, but I feel like I don't really have that issue. I really like it under the eyes because it doesn't make my eyes look cakey. Plus, I have a little bit of dark circles as well, so I like that it's kind of a concealer as well. I can definitely add more product onto this foundation. Like, it's not one of those foundations where, like, you put it on, you can't put anything else on because it will cake up and it will ball up and whatnot. Like, I found that with the Wet n Wild foundation, like, as soon as I applied it, it looked kind of nice. It kind of was cakey on me, but as soon as I put anything like powder or concealer or anything, it definitely would cake up and ball up on my face. But it could have been the primer as well, because I know a lot of people really liked that foundation. Now I'm just going to add a little bit more of this to my red areas. But yeah, I think this is like my holy grail foundation. Like, I will probably not use anything else in my life. Like, I am so surprised by this foundation. Like, I've heard so many good things about this foundation, and I didn't believe them because a lot of people were like, oh, it was good, and like it applied well, but it kind of oxidized on me over the day. But I find that the shade that I'm in, it didn't oxidize at all on me. I really like it as a base for eyeshadow as well. I'm just going to take whatever is left on the back of my hand on my oval brush and just bring it down to my neck. And just kind of smooth out wherever I didn't blend as much. Alrighty, so this is how it looks on me. It's very lightweight. I don't feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. Like, I can obviously tell with, like, I just applied it so I can kind of feel it, but I don't feel like I'm wearing a lot to the point of like cake face. It's definitely lightweight. It's kind of thick, but it doesn't feel thick on my face. The color is perfect for me. I know most people, like the shade range is not really good for really, really light people and really, really dark people. I know there's a lot of complaints about that, but hopefully they'll eventually bring out a little bit more of a shade range. I would definitely repurchase this foundation for myself. I have nothing bad to say about this foundation. The price, I paid $12 for it. Well, I didn't pay for it. If you saw my haul, you know all about that. It was $12, but I will definitely be repurchasing this again. And if you didn't know, I will be going to school soon for makeup and stuff, so I think for people who are my shade range, I would definitely be picking this foundation up. It's really buildable, it's really smooth, and I have nothing bad to say about this. I really love it with this Bounty primer, and I'm definitely going to be picking a full size of this up. So these are going to be like my holy grails. So yeah, I definitely will be repurchasing, as I said already. I will be repurchasing this, so yes, this is Vanity Freak approved. I know Jeffree Star uses that term, but like, I don't know what else to use. Like, I approve of this foundation. You should pick this up if you have a chance. If you are my shade and you are my skin. I don't know about any other colors, but I definitely love this for me. I find that it's more, it's not yellow on me, it's very neutral on me. And it also has the slight pink undertone that I'm looking for because I have a pink undertone in my skin. So that is what I love. I can never find a foundation pale enough for my skin. So hopefully, I will continue using this. I definitely will, actually. Alrighty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. If you haven't already, please subscribe and comment down below what you guys want to see next. I have some reviews coming up shortly. So, yeah, stay tuned for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!